the breakout. Split screen breakout.
And it looks like all bodies going to be live. Oh no, Revo going to lose one body going to that front Dorito spot. And TJ All-Star is going to lose a body going out to that front Dorito spot. So 4-on-4 right now. Revo doubled up in that can. Here's the snake attack for Revo. Looking in at Snake 3, shooting across the field.
Yeah, so TJ All-Stars and Revo both in real good field position here, Snake side. But it looks like you got to give the advantage. Did they both lose a body, Todd?
They both lost one body apiece, yes, sir.
Yeah, so, and then TJ All-Stars first to try to attack here to get to the 50-yard line. So a little bit better field position. That's going to make life a little bit harder on the D side for the players from Revo.
Oh, TJ All-Stars losing another body, and then losing another body on the fill up towards that Dorito side, so just 2 TJ All-Stars left alive, and Revo losing a body off the Dorito side. Here comes the rundown on the snake. Oh, that's going to be a major for sure, as Revo 2 bunkers a player, got greedy and went and grabbed another one, so that game is going to end right there on that penalty, as number 24 from Revo 2 goes running down the field and collects a major penalty. So that's going to be a 2-for-1. They're going to win this point, but they're going to start the next point with 3 bodies.
Actually, I think they called that major on TJ All-Stars, actually. Let's take a look at the replay coming up. Brought to you by Clips. Thank you very much. I think that major was actually on TJ All-Stars because they went to go pull the last guy. I guess we'll see in a second, because if you do get a major in divisional play, if you don't have anybody else alive, they're going to pull those 2 players in the beginning of the game, which means you start with 3, 4, or 5. So it all depends on who that was called on. It looked questionable on both sides, to be honest with you.
No, on the replay, it definitely looked like he didn't get his gun up in time, but watching live right there,
it looked like it was on replay.
It looked like they both traded, and then he just continued to run and shoot. That's why I thought the ref threw the flag.
Right. Well,
we'll
Revo 2
here shortly.
Revo 2 looking good. Very aggressive play out of those guys. But yeah, I almost agree with you. But when they threw the flags, they started running towards that side of the field. So I'm looking right now that TJ All-Stars are probably going to start with 3 players on Revo's 5. I mean, they're up 1 point right now.
Well, we'll see when they come out here to play this next point. 40 seconds to go. This game brought to you by Dye Precision, makers of tons of different products. Even if you need stuff for skating, any wakeboarding, they own ProTech now. So I've seen some of those ProTech commercials. But yeah, so TG All-Stars and Revo, both teams realizing they needed to aggressively push in the snake, as we have seen all tournament long. This is where it's at. But a little bit more aggression out of Revo, too. And now the teams are going to switch sides. So let's see if the TJ All-Stars can get back in it here. This is a race to 5 now. So we're in a Division 2, race to 5.
Oh, there's 1 player left to pull, so they definitely called that on the TJ All-Stars.
On the breakout split screen, Revo on your left, TJ All-Stars on your right.
TJ All-Stars starting with 4 bodies. Player heading up to the Dorito side can, catches a bounce in the head. Here's the snake corner for the TJ All-Stars. Shout out to the guy in the snake can for TJ All-Stars wearing a sock hat. Number 24 back in the snake for Revo 2.
And right now, Revo again in the snake. And they have bodies to flood towards this side. So still 4 bodies left alive for the TG All-Stars. They had to start with 4 of that major penalty in the first one. Ramos, Barragan, Vasquez.
Revo 2 into the 50 snake. Getting pounded on now as TJ All-Stars have doubled up the Dorito side can. Revo 2 player now jumping into the back of snake 1. Scott Graham leaning back out of snake 1, shooting across the field. Did he get a shot in on the Dorito player for the TJ All-Stars?
Nope. It was real close, but he's still in there. Battle, heads-up battle right now in the snake.
Arturo Andrade getting into the snake 2 for the TJ All-Stars, coming out of that corner. And filling in behind him in the snake, and Revo 2 loses a body out of the 50 snake. He's going to come walking off.
Well, that is going to help things out for the TG All-Stars, because now we have an even body count. It's 4-on-4 right now. TG All-Stars have a player in the snake moving up into the second notch. He also has a back guy right behind him. Revo 2 still has 2 players on the side as well. Just one of them's in the snake, and it looks like it is...
That was Vic Belichick on your screen. There's Andrade in the snake 3 for the TJ All-Stars. He's going to get wiped off. We had Belichick and Graham in the snake for Revo 2.
And now crawling around in the snake. They're looking at the D-side players. Now back in the snake action here. Andrade rolling around, trying to exert his dominance here, snake side. Got to be careful. But the player he's playing against is just kind of laying in there, and I don't know if he's listening to his coaches on the sidelines. He's gunned up right now, waiting for the move down the tape. So he's gonna look. He's gonna come off that lane. You can tell by his body language he wants to look towards that D side.
I think he wants to go.
Andrade is much closer now, and then here he comes. Nice call, Chris. Giddied up.
That was perfect. I mean, it's good timing. Now they have the snake to themselves, but they do have a back corner there. If you see on your right-hand side of your screen, that back right bunker is full.
Melicek now taking the opportunity to get into the 50 snake for Revo. And he's going to go to work across the field. TJ All-Stars are in the Dorito 1 and the Dorito 2 over there, as well as the snake corner. Snake corner stands up over the top. Shoots down the wire. TJ All-Stars have 3 bodies. Lessig and Melicek alive for Revo. Vasquez, Barragan, and Ramos still alive for the TJ All-Stars.
Todd's bilingual, in case you guys couldn't tell.
He's totally bilingual.
Well, I mean, with last name like Martinez.
Yeah, I thought he was going to roll the R, though. Snake. Here's on your screen. TJ All-Stars trying to hold it down. It's number 7.
And here comes the attack. Oh, getting shot out of that Dorito side temple, evening the bodies up. It's a 2-on-2 right now. Dorito temple and the 50 snake for Revo. Dorito 1 and the snake corner for the TJ All-Stars. Revo up 1 point right now.
Yeah, and a lot of time now still, though, on the clock. 10 minutes and 6 seconds. This point is definitely slowed down as these two teams losing bodies slowly but surely here. Revo in better field position, just hugging that mud down there in the 50 snake.
Hearing a lot of calls from the sidelines. Nobody wanting to give up these calls. And into the 50 Dorito goes Lessig for Revo.
And so
Vasquez over there in Dorito 1.
Well, the reason why it's slow, Todd, as we all well know, 2-on-2. And when things get like this and it's a close game and we're in the finals and the bodies have dropped, guys are looking to make moves or running low on paint, that's when these points start to slow down.
Ooh. Lessig almost got a shot in on the snake corner. Kind of stalemated right now. Melicek yelling over to Lessig. Who is going to make the first mistake?
Yeah, Melicek.
Who's going to make the first move?
I mean, this is definitely the slowest game we've seen so far all weekend long. But rightfully so.
Yeah,
I mean, they're playing in the mud. It's in the finals. It's 2-on-2. I mean, Melicek's in a good spot, but he's looking at a body cross field. He's also got a guy in front of him, so he can't get too crazy over here. Oh, and the body drops. Lessig getting shot out of his spot. So now it's just Melicek over here. Let's see if he can pull a little Marcelo Margot magic off. Marcelo pulled off that 2-on-1 earlier. Made it look nice. But Melicek, let's see if he can get it done. Just kill one and then turn the field. Uh-oh, no, that's not the spot right there. No, it's going to come the highway, man.
Oh, that should be, that's close to a penalty. That's something you don't want to do.
I don't know. I mean, it's 2 guys converging on 1 guy. The ref's going to give him a little talking to. And maybe he's going to get he's hanging this little whoop the dog meeting right here.
He is getting a stern talking
to
right now.
Yeah, did you see it?
By the referee.
The referee was nice to him, though. He just gave him a warning instead of a penalty in the finals. I hate seeing those types of penalties called, so I'm very glad the referee decided to give him a warning.
Listen here, sir. That was very unnice of you to do something like that. You saw me signal him out. Let's check out this replay real quick. Now I'm upset. Here we go on the Eclipse replay. Here's the breakout for Revo 2 coming out to the snake side all the way. Oh, core sample, barrel roll. Diving into the snake all the way to the 3. Getting in, shoot some paint at the ground. Get back up, recover, act like nobody saw that. And then the move down the sidelines. Makes it all worth it, though. as he gets that body for the TJ All-Stars out of there.
Hey, what a way to maintain his composure, even though disaster struck and he had to, you know, catapult himself spinning into the snake.
Yeah.
I mean, you get in any way you can. And there it is. And then here he's going to come over the top and give him one little extra, and the referee's going to be like, hey, come here. Let me talk to you.
What did you do?
While the last
what
player
did you
comes.
do?
What did you do?
So, but, I mean, he could have got a 1-for-1, in which case the flag carrier would have got pulled out, and then there's no point. So just got to pay attention, especially when it's such a close game on this field right now. Revo 2 won, TJ All-Stars 1. That was a good game. It was a long, drawn-out point. 7:50 left in this game, so.
There's Lessig on your screen again.
Giving Corey Field, or
Corey Bornstein.
yeah, he's giving Corey Bornstein a run for his money on his beard.
I was going to say that earlier, actually. Poseidon. I saw an Instagram picture from Infamous earlier today where they, I think it was Corey they did that too, with his beard, where they made it look like Poseidon. It was awesome.
Well, when you got that much facial hair, there's a lot you can do with it. So right now, TJ All-Stars tying it up 1-1 here against Revo. 7:50 to go in this D3 final game.
A Revo player just took a fat dive into the
major
2-inch
penalty.
pool.
I'm sorry, guys, to interrupt. Major penalty on TJ All-Stars. That's going to be down to 2 players now. The whole Dorito side just got bombed on. A grenade.
Yeah, getting that penalty is going to hurt them right now. Just 2 bodies left alive for the TJ All-Stars, both over here on the snake side. And I don't think they've eliminated anybody from Revo 2 yet. Fighting furiously. Nope, there goes now the body. There goes the snake corner, and the snake temple is just going to wear it in the back.
And then catch a couple extra, probably for payback.
Yeah, a little payback right there.
Oh, what comes around goes around.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was just basically the way it was done before we had these, you know, superly crucial, important overshooting penalties. So
the old school way.
Yeah, yeah. So score now 2-0. I'm sorry, 2-1 in favor of Revo 2. 6:53 to go. We'll be right back with some more of this Division 3 final matchup.
Oh, get out, sucker! Bye, sucker! Night, night!
TJ All-Stars, and I'm gonna go out on a limb, guys, with the last names we're seeing for those dudes and also their name. I'm gonna guess they're from Tijuana, Mexico.
Yeah, man, these are the same TJ All-Stars that we were playing against
Years
down
and
at
years
Baja
ago?
Paintball.
For
Yeah,
real? That long
same
ago?
squad. I mean, not all the same guys, obviously, but
Oh yeah, they got the Mexican.
I mean, it's the same organization.
Well, you know, and it's cool because I was going to say earlier, you see a lot of these Midwest teams in the divisional finals and a lot of Texas teams, but we really haven't seen any teams from California in forever. And so it's kind of cool to see. There's not California, it's Baja California, but it's still
West Coast.
It's right down the way from us.
Yeah, Andrade has definitely been around there for a long time. But Revo losing 1 body, possibly 2. Nope, just 1. Coming out here, that was Melichek.
4 on 5 game right now.
And TJ All-Stars in the snake. Gonna crawl around to snake 3. Pop up over the top, see what he's got looking. That's Andrade on your screen right there.
Yeah, and he's in a good spot in the snake. No one in the snake right now for Revo, so we need to get some sort of offense going over here.
Yeah, nothing doing. Is he gonna want to cross? Nope, content to stay there. Revo 2. Number 18. Gonna dive into the snake. Oh, and it looked like Revo 2 player might have taken a shot into that snake side can. He's gonna get a check. Nope, he is clean. As Andrade comes into the 50 snake. That was that player right there. There's number 18.
Now he's in even a better spot. Looking at this player right now on your screen for Revo. And is that Corsetti? What is that? Snake. Oh, Revo still, they are finally made it to the snake. You got to be in there, man. You're not going to stand a chance if you try to play defensive on this particular layout.
Melicek actually still alive. He's in that snake side can over there. That was Charles Lessig that died and walked off the field.
Yeah, so
5 bodies
minutes left and 5 minutes left.
Yeah, 5 bodies for TJ All-Stars. They're only down 1 point right now. So they are going to need to get something going.
Yeah, and with these long points we're seeing, we might see maybe 2, maybe 3 more points. So I don't think we're going to get to that 5 mark, the race to 5, which makes every kill that much more important. And now TJ All-Stars, 2 players in this snake. They have a 3rd body right behind them too. 5 total for them, 2 bodies on the D side. And they have definitely done a good job at that smart aggression. Put themselves in good position, stayed alive, and they're only down 1, so. But they haven't shot anyone else, and they're looking at 4 bodies. And Revo on the flip side, they don't need to do anything. They're winning this game, so they can just kick it, chill in their oh, look at this though, death for Revo. Corsetti gets shot by Jimenez. And a referee in there checking out. Oh, that might be a penalty.
No, as Andrade getting shot out of that 50 snake.
That really hurts the TJ All-Stars. I mean, they have killed 2 guys, so it's 4 on 3 still. And they do have another body in the snake and somebody right behind him. But they could have put one up here to tie it up and then had, but still, there's some time, 3:46.
And as long as there's somebody in the snake, I really don't call a game because I've seen some crazy, crazy things happen this weekend.
Yeah, well, I mean, you notice a lot of these divisional teams spending a lot of time shooting across the field. You know, we watch the pro games. It's get into the snake, check those shots. If they're not there, go straight ahead, start bunkering people out.
Yep.
Way to win these games fast. That's why we've had some little bit slower points as Jimenez in snake 2, trying to get a shot across the field, but right in the dome, I believe.
I don't know, it was close.
Oh, he's still clean, the Revo 2 player.
Living on the edge in there at the 50-yard line, but still good job that he's able to get over there. They're going to need it because of another body drops for Revo, and here comes the hammer coming down. He's got to be careful. He's just going to run right into that gun. Oh, he stopped early.
Oh, he got shot. He just got shot in the wrist, too.
Got to be careful. Then he got taken out. Ooh, that's.
Oh, man, that's a major penalty. And that one is well-deserved.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a mental mistake right there.
Yep, that's, you know, unfortunately, I called it. He walked up, got shot in the wrist, just continued to blow his gun up. So.
Well, when his team watches the webcast later on, they're going to be scolding him mightily, I'm guessing, because that was their point to win. That was their point to win, man. The TJ All-Stars were on the offensive.
Yep.
And I understand that the game's starting to tick down, and he went inside. And he was smart that he didn't completely commit, but the guy had been looking inside, and so that's when you kind of have to figure out and read which way that gun is. But regardless, it's a tough break for the TG All-Stars. They were going to win that one until that penalty, and now it's 3-1. Here's the penalty, or here's the replay penalty right here, Todd.
Yeah, this is Andres. He's going to come up. He doesn't even know that the body's there. Gets super
that's
surprised.
Unexcusable. That's unexcusable. How did he not know that guy was
Gets
in there?
shot.
He just got shot right there.
Comes back in, switches hands.
It was like 10 seconds.
Continuing to blast. A lot of bunker shooting. A red flag in the air.
Whoa. Yeah, you can clearly see it. He got shot. The regulator or the wrist?
Who or where? Oh, the snake. All right. I'm going to spin real quick. Stand the open. He did pump the brakes right there real quick. Nobody gets a shot. A little switch.
Yeah, he got shot right there.
Yep. Gets shot and then goes right in.
You see the refs
good job by the refs,
Oh,
though.
you're still in there? Still in there, huh? Okay.
I would have threw it right at him.
Should change the rule to that. You have to
throw it at the player.
And weight them. You know, put some lead shot in it. Well, let's check in with Lauren Kelly. She's down the sidelines.
Let's do this shit. All right?
Thanks, guys. The pits are getting pretty crazy right now. They're pretty upset that they're down 2 points. They're saying that the other team is waiting for them to make their moves, so they have to surprise them, do something different. Apparently, they're having some errors and problems with communication across the field as well, which is costing them these really important points. So they have 2.5 minutes on the clock. They only have to get 2 more points. We'll see if they can get this.
I love listening to guys get each other up in Spanish.
Yeah. Vámonos! Vámonos! Vámonos!
That means we go in Spanish. But it means a lot more than just we go, though, you know? Anyway, so, yeah, TJ All-Stars now down 2:36 left on the clock. We're going to be right back after this.
Vámonos to commercial.
Shooting on the break is what I do. The Vanquish has a pressure-balanced spool valve firing engine. This makes the Vanquish smooth, accurate, and consistent. A recipe for domination on the break. My name's Travis Lemansky. I play for Team Infamous, and the Vanquish takes my game to another level.
Are you ready for an explosion of paintball videos? Then stay tuned to paintballaccess.com because the CXBL is back for their 10th anniversary season. Catch all the best pro talent north of the border as teams battle it out in full X-Ball matches. Paintballaccess.com, on the field, in the pits, behind the scenes.
Welcome back here. We are getting towards the end of the 2014 PSP Chicago Open. I'm Matty Marshall with Todd Martinez and Chris Lasoya. Right now, the TJ All-Stars losing by 2, 3-1 to Revo 2. And after this, we have the D1 final. And then after that, we're going to head into the Champs and Challengers finals. Again, we do have weather coming at you, or coming at us while we bring this to you. And we're going to try to just keep pounding these games out as quick as possible before the crazy thunderstorms hit again. But right now, TJ All-Stars kind of throwing it away a little bit with that penalty. It looked like they were going to win that one. Weren't able to do it.
Penalties playing a huge factor in the divisional finals right now.
Seriously,
yeah,
man.
For sure.
Seriously.
I mean, MAO, we saw some really tight finals. But right here, you know, today it's a different day. And penalties definitely playing a huge factor. And can the TJ All-Stars get any kills on the break to try and help their cause? They do not. Revo getting all 5 bodies out alive, but TJ All-Stars getting a body into the snake. And I'm going to get a check from the referee over here on the snake side. TJ All-Stars, nope, still alive. All 5 bodies left alive on both teams. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Yep. Revo 2 with a 3-1 lead.
Revo 2 content to double up that stand-up bunkers and just roll their guns. Oh, they lose a body, though, on the D side.
Oh, number 27 come and walk it off. Brian Lynn. He was the front attacker for Revo. Revo going to get into the snake now. Coming to snake 3. Is he going to be able to have any space to breathe? Andrade again in the 50 snake. Almost gets a shot in on him. Revo 2 now filtering bodies out towards the snake side. TJ All-Stars now attacking up the middle.
Here comes another penalty.
Side.
Look for a red flag to fly in the air.
Referees reaching for flags.
No man.
Penalty.
Or he's just grabbing the pack that he was wearing.
That was Barragan getting shot and running off the field. And Andrade comes onto Revo's side of the field. And he gets a kill.
He's trying.
Out of the Dorito side can.
Todd, he's trying, man. He's just running out of time. They don't really have enough
definitely
time to score 2 points.
Oh, gets
another one.
Kill.
And a 3-pack.
Is he going to trade out? Yes, he is.
Hey, nice.
Oh, major
and that's
penalty.
A major penalty. This might help them. They need to hang that flag quickly.
Oh, hang the flag.
Hang the flag as quick as you can. And they're going to blow the horn anyway.
Yeah,
that's
nobody
a major
left
penalty
to pull.
on Revo.
Nobody left to pull, so that means that Revo is going to start. There's only 52 seconds left to go in this game.
But it's going to be 5-on-3 now, guys.
Yeah, this is getting interesting because there
Up the middle.
Hey, for sure, you can absolutely score a 52-second point when it's 4-on-3 or 5-on-3. And and they're only down by 1 right now, but maybe we're going to see an overtime point. So TJ All-Stars getting themselves back in it. We're going to be right back after this. See you in just a second.
This isn't just a field. This is my home. This isn't just a team. This is my family. This isn't just a sport. This is a way of life. This isn't just a league. This is the MSXL.
We're back. Some actual beautiful weather here, and I know you guys may not believe me, but coming pretty soon is a big storm. So we're trying to pound these games out here. Right now, 52 seconds to go, and there was a timeout called. So right now, the TJ All-Stars are going to be 5 strong, and they're going to go against 3 players for Revo because Revo got a major penalty. There was no one left to pull, and that's how it rolls here in the divisional ranks. It's 1-for-1s and 2-for-1s, so if you play on and you're the last guy left alive, then your team is forced to start down bodies, which is exactly what happened. And so now this is the stage that has been set.
I only see 2 players in the field, though.
Yeah, I mean,
they might not even get a 3rd one out there. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Better hurry.
Oh, running in at the very last second. Got to get out there alive. Got to turn your gun on.
Wow. And here they come. 5-on-3. This is the point. 42 seconds. Well, can they do it?
Yeah, Chris, TJ All-Stars pushing up in the center, and they were able to get Andrade again, I think, up here in the snake. They lose a body. Referee, and they're checking them out. There's body shopping.
There's another one.
Body shopping for Revo.
30 seconds. They're going to pull this off, guys.
I think they are.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep, that's going to do it. Go hang the flag as long as the flag hangs clean.
So the TJ All-Stars representing Tijuana, Mexico, and Baja California stepping up here. Again, I think they're the only California team that made it. Baja California counts. I'm calling it at least that way.
I mean, it's called California.
Yeah, it's California in the name.
Baja California.
Yeah. So nice work to tie it up here as time will expire. So how the overtime points work. 3 minutes gets thrown on the clock, and these 2 teams are going to play for that 3-minute overtime period. If a winner cannot be determined after that time, then we go to one-on-one shootouts. And God, I really want to see the one-on-one shootouts.
One-on-ones, one-on-ones.
And so how the overtime shootouts work, it's a series of 5 60-second one-on-ones. The first to 2 points wins. And if no one shoots anybody in 60 seconds, it doesn't count, and then they send the next 2 guys out. Let's check out this replay here of that last point.
Yep, that's a good one. Hey, thanks to Eclipse for doing these replays. Look, they just put it on that guy. And hats off to these guys, TJ All-Stars, for playing so well right now.
Hey, they stayed in the game.
They kept their head, kept a mental tenacity, as you used to say.
Absolutely. They kept it close, and they stayed in it. They got penalties themselves, but they were able to fight through it, and now it's tied up at 3 apiece in this long game that we've been watching here. So 1 overtime point consisting of 3 minutes. Can somebody score one and take the victory here in this D2 final matchup before we head into the Division I finals in another race to 5? And then we're going to head into the Challengers Division matchup between Art Chaos and Houston VCK.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's a 3-3 game right now. Everything is on the line with this 1 point. It should be a 5-on-5 game now. We're looking forward to seeing TJ All-Stars looking good, but Revo too. Man, they're looking strong.
Well, they let TJ get back into it. They did have a penalty, though, so I don't know. We'll see. See how this works out here. So just a couple seconds before the start of this one here.
And it is overtime point. Let's see if anybody gets shot on the break.
Yeah. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go here.
Revo 2 doubling up bodies in both cans and unable to take advantage of it, but that could be good for TJ All-Stars, but no, Revo 2 gets out into the Dorito side. Revo getting into the snake right now. Andrade in the snake too. So both teams having, it looks like TJ All-Stars drop 1 body, but they do have field position here in the snake. All 5 alive for Revo 2.
Yeah, just 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Overtime point. Are we going to see a one-on-one shootout or not? Not sure. 3-3 is the score here. D2 final championship here at the 2014 Chicago Open is at stake. Oh, Revo think they got a cross-field shot.
Oh, Revo 2 stacking up the snake, getting 2 bodies in there. Do get a shot across the field on the Dorito 1. Just 3 bodies left alive for the TJ All-Stars. If TJ All-Stars are going to stay in this, they're going to need to hold tight. Can't lose any more bodies.
Yeah.
But Revo 2, can they close it out?
Todd, time ticking off here and stacking up, though.
Oh, and there goes 1 body.
Revo Andrade. So Andrade now just 1 player, but that's going to slow things up a little bit for Revo as they create an advantage for themselves. But another body coming off for the TJ All-Stars. 2 players left alive for them, 4 for Revo. But time is now heading towards that minute mark. Are we going to see one-on-one shootouts, or is Revo going to win it with their body advantage?
Here it comes. Here comes the pain. Nice move on the inside highway.
Yeah, so it looks like the game is going to get closed out by Revo. So the TJ All-Stars were able to put up a fight and make it into the finals and then make it all the way into sudden death, but just not enough for them as Revo was able to get it done here. And it looks like Kyle Williams, John Gregeger, and Mick Melanchek, Scott Graham alive. Nice job by Graham, 5 confirmed kills for him. And it looks like they're going to win this one 4-3 with 45 seconds left in that sudden death, or in that overtime point here. So we are going to head into the divisional finals. Let's check out the replay here. And on the replay.
And here is the ending move right here. Getting that last shot in on the snake. And man, we are gonna bust in. There it is one more time. Coming down the highway.
Who was that? That was Scott Graham. That was Scott Graham that made that move, number 18. So nice job by Scott Graham and the rest of the boys from Revo as they take the victory. But, hey man, TJ All-Stars, they should be happy. They made it all the way to the finals, made it into overtime, representing Mexico. And hey, guess what? If they made it this far and did this well, we may see them at the next event because it's going to be in Riverside. So they're going to have a chance for sure. Congratulations to them making it, taking second place. Mad respect to the boys from Mexico and from Tijuana, definitely right next to San Diego where we're from. Let's check in with Lauren Kelly.
Hey guys, I am here with your winners. We are here with Revo 2 D2 final winners. This is Chaz Lessig. Congratulations. I saw you in the pit. You were getting emotional and you were scared. How are you feeling going into that overtime?
Oh, scared out of my mind. I mean, we've been on fire this whole tournament, but when you get overtime, I mean, the pressure's on. Everything can happen. I mean, one kill either way will shift the match completely. So, I mean, I was definitely nervous, and me not playing that point, but my boys handled it phenomenally. So,
were you surprised that they were able to come back so substantially and get it into overtime?
You know, no. I've been playing those guys for quite some time. I mean, they used to play MPPL for a lot of years, and I know most of those guys, and they have a lot of heart, and they play their asses off the whole time. So I was not surprised, but at the same time, you know, my boys have been on fire, so I was a little surprised.
Absolutely. Well, you guys may have not heard it, but the stands were cheering Revo when you won. How did that feel?
Oh, amazing. I mean, just to hear the name is just up and down. It's everything. It's amazing. This whole tournament has just come together for us, and my boys and I we played our asses off, and this is our tournament. Undefeated the whole time.
All right. Well, congratulations, Revo 2 are your D2 winners. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Stay
Thanks,
tuned
guys.
for the D1 finals.